Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm just coming on to show you a few things that I've been making in regard to my March challenge. I've used up quite a lot of the, as you're going to see in a minute, some things that embellishments, and also some of the strips and the papers that I made with the strips. So without further ado, I'm going to start showing you. So I had this was one of the things that I had taken out to make a card for somebody, and this was left over, so I just finished this one off. So I used this black corrugated paper was in my pile of cards, and I just used the elements that came with this in order to finish off this card. Then I also found I had another 5 sympathy card bases, these pictures, in my stash. So so I've made some more of those easel cards with them. So there's this one which just says with sympathy, this one with heartfelt sympathy. So I've just tried to layer them up on a piece of corresponding card that gives them some colour. Really, they're very simple. Sending love and best wishes at this difficult time. Doesn't necessarily have to be a sympathy card, does it? It could be somebody's had some bad news or something like that. And then another deepest sympathy. So that's those. Then I also had in my stash some card that I had cut out, last year it must have been. I had a magazine which had the die for this layered up daffodil, and I'd never used it, and I thought, come on, and it's about time I used it. So on this card base I just layered up some gold that I had in amongst those cards that I showed you yesterday, some black paper which was also in that stash. I used the card that I'd printed off to make the daffodils. This vase I have in my stash. It's amongst that big tin of things which I showed you, because I have got hundreds of them, well, maybe 20 vases here to use up. So I put the daffodils in a vase, and then I just used a sentiment from my stash to make this birthday card. I think it's come out quite nicely. Then just move over here. So then I started to use up the bases. You know, I had put strips of leftover strips and the gold flakes on some more craft paper that I had, and I decided to cut it up into A6. Sorry, I can't speak today. To cut it up into pocket letter size portions and make pocket letters with it, rather than use it as basis for cards. So I did that, and I mounted them on pieces of card, again cut from the mountain of cards that I had, to make the little cards. And then these butterflies I had cut out from a sheet of paper, well, last September, and I hadn't used them, and they were just in that box. So I thought, well, maybe this is the ideal moment to use those butterflies. So I made these 9 and these 9. These butterflies, these beautiful butterflies here and here, were gifted to me by Jenny of Jenny Ninja Crafts when we were doing a die cut swap. Absolutely beautiful. So, and then I had some pieces of this, really I can't speak, these what will we call it, the stripy background, that were not the right size, they were smaller. So I thought, well, never mind, I'm just going to use them with a bigger border. So I did that, and so that's made 3 pocket letters with that. So I'm really pleased about that, because that means I can start filling them up and sending them off to people. As you know, I said yesterday that I am going to be sending off some pocket letters randomly, so that's what I intend to do. And then, still going on with the stripy backgrounds, I had some strips left over and some squares. So I thought, okay, let's just use this technique where you put 4 squares on a card and then use an embellishment on top. So this is what I've done. So again, I've been using embellishments from that tin and background papers and card from the pile of stash. So first of all, I made this one. So this is an A6 card, and these are rectangles because they were smaller than the rest of the squares that I had. But the other ones I put onto 6x6 cards. So again, this was a square of card that I had. So I just layered up 4, and this sentiment was gifted to me by Tammy of, oh dear, I can't remember her name. Anyway, you all know who Tammy is. Tambara Lily Crafts, that's it. I won a giveaway of hers, and this was in it. So that, so I made 3 cards using the 3 of those sentiments that I had left. And all of them, the square of card came out of that pile of cards that I want to use up. And then finally, this one, which I layered up on some DSP and then some gold card. And then I used this beautiful flower, which came from Zusi Hushi. And she did a little giveaway, and she'd made some of these flowers. And that's it. So those are, you know, I feel I've been quite productive, and I feel that my pile of stash has gone down somewhat. So I'm quite excited to continue, but you know, this is only the 6th of March. I won't be showing things every day. I don't think I'll be making things every day. I just happen to have had a free day today and been able to get on with things, for which I'm very grateful. But I'm pleased with how things have gone, and yeah, I hope you liked the video. Hope it might have given you some inspiration as well. And I'd love to see what you make with your scraps and bits and pieces from your stash. And I'll see you all again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.